right, shalom. Giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone. Shalom to all the brothers doing the work. Blessings and mercy to the elect of Yashala. Shalom.
Just go through the spirit, bro. That's all we ever doing anyway. We all out here through the spirit. Because it's not even us. Just like the Lord Yahweh Shai told us, take no thought when they come for us, man. We know when they come for us, that's when the Lord gonna raise up a standard. They're not expecting this thing to be real, but here it is. You seeing the angels pop out of the ocean and go to the space, outer space. But you don't believe that the Lord is gonna give us spiritual power? The Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, whom the world ignorantly calls God, and Jesus Christ ignorantly, He gonna give His men that you see on your television screen, on your computer screen. These are the same men that was written about of old. That you gonna see these same men that people look down on, our apostles on down. The Lord is gonna give us power, man, to defeat our enemies, man. That's why we out here to tell our people, you got a common enemy. Your common enemy, niggas don't like to say it, man.
The white man? The white man?
Niggas be whispering and shit. We got a common fucking enemy, man. These crackers, man.
Yeah.
That been polluting and destroying the earth. They rape, robbed, and murdered a whole nation, continents. Most importantly, the apple of the Lord's eyes, man. Yasha Allah. Most importantly, the elect, man. And the Lord's going to destroy this devil, man. His kingdom is on a pathway to hell, bro. And that's where he's going, man. His condition is going to be played out on earth. It's going his heaven is literally about to become a fucking hell on earth, man.
Got it. Zephaniah 1:14, the great day of the Lord is near. It is
the great day of the Lord, whom you people ignorantly call God, man. His name means Yahweh. His name means He exists. He is. He is to be. All right.
Zephaniah 1:14. The great day of the Lord, it is near.
The scriptures say the great day of the Lord, man. Not just any old raggedy day. Like you wake up, you do your normal routine, you wake up, you know what I'm saying? The alarm wake you up, you gotta go to work. Maybe you work an app gig, or maybe you work a regular job or an app gig. Maybe you gotta clock in at the office. Maybe you do like a security gig, whatever you may do, man. It's the same fucking routine every day. You wake up and literally your day is over just like that. Like that's fucking hell, man. You live to serve your enemy, man. You don't keep 99.9% of the money. You gotta give it away in bills and taxes, man. You don't own none of that shit, man. You don't own none of that shit. All that shit, they make you to believe you own it, but it's a fucking smoke and mirrors. It's smoke and mirrors. You don't own none of this shit. This shit don't belong to you. That's why the Lord told us in the scriptures, He said, this is not your rest. That's why when we wake up, we pray for the kingdom of heaven. Like bro always tell us, man, we set off with the Lord's Prayer, because everything is in there. All right? Get your daily bread, whatever because we still got to live here. We still got to be here. Like Apostle Gabal always say all the time, give me neither poverty or riches, man. We just want to be just right. Right with the Lord, man. You got it, bro.
This is.
And if you do get some type of little money or riches,
that's a blessing, man.
Don't fan the hand at the Most High, and don't turn it away, because, hey, brothers, you deserve it, man. Because at the end of the day, we definitely have been poor.
Catching hell, man.
We definitely have been poor. Yep. All right, first thing, when you come in the truth, you're going to lose everything.
The Lord strip you of everything, man.
When I came in the truth, this brother came in the truth, his power was off. All right? The brother lost power in his house. Yeah. All right, for a certain amount of time. Yep. I was losing everything. I was losing my job. Yep. You know what I'm saying?
Likewise. My power went off too, bro. That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? I lost everything.
I done been homeless.
You know what I'm saying?
Brothers have been homeless and shit, man.
Bro, that was even before I came in the truth.
Yeah, I mean.
My own parents kicked me out. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
nah, before they kicked you out, bro, you was still in school before you could even finish school, bro.
You see what I'm
You
saying?
already had it in your mind like, fuck this world, man. I remember they was looking for you. They was like, man, where is he at? Mom was crying and
Yeah,
shit.
you know what I'm saying?
Daddy was out looking for you and
Yeah,
shit,
after
man.
that, kicking you out, and then after that, they want you to come back.
They want you to come back,
Because
come back. The energy.
They knew that I didn't do nothing
They
wrong.
knew you was special, bro.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
But I took it though.
Yeah, man.
I said, look, y'all don't want me here no more.
I'm leaving.
I'm gone.
Because technically you was already a man. Look,
Yeah.
we was like 14, 15, 16, one of them ages, man.
Yeah.
Because technically in the scriptures,
Yeah.
when you can bust that nut, you
Yeah.
can become a man, bro. That's why Yahweh Shah was like, yo.
Yeah, my dad forced me I had to get my own credit card. Back then I had to buy my own car, bro.
No help.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? So
Nobody
that's what I'm
taught us the
saying.
ropes about credit.
So that's what I'm saying.
Nothing, bro.
Look, man, we done been poor. Hey, if the Lord give you some money to water your house, Bashim Yahushai, all right, and do your best and
use
take
that
care of
money,
the brothers and do
take
whatever
care,
you gotta do.
spread the love.
You know what I'm saying? Spread the
Right.
love. But don't always get caught up on always having to suffer.
Right.
To the point where you don't know how to enjoy when the Most High give you a blessing.
Right.
It's gotta be both ways, man.
Yep.
That's
That's
the
why the
Most High
scriptures
show
say
you bad
That's
and
right.
good. Accept the good just as
Right.
well as you accept the bad.
Yeah, that's why the Lord like
And don't
yo,
feel bad about it. Because
Right, bro.
sometimes brothers will feel bad
Right.
when the Most High blessing them.
Right, man. That's why the Lord said, give me neither poverty or riches, man. You ain't supposed to be poor.
Yeah,
Poverty is poor, man.
that's right. That's right.
What the Lord mean by riches? No riches meaning, you know what I'm saying? You just gonna be you gonna be where you belong, man.
That's it.
You ain't gonna be one for nothing, man.
That's right.
Like we want for nothing in this world. The Lord could give me 100 grand, 200 grand right now. I can want for nothing.
Yeah.
I don't want to be the richest because I know even when you got all that money, you still ain't shit here in this world.
Yeah.
Because this world is still governed by the devil, man.
Your enemies.
By Esau, man, the so-called white man, the so-called white race, man. The money that you so-called have in your possession has their name on it, bro. It literally has their name on it. Like their presidents and shit, those are all Edomites, bro. There's not $1 bill or bill of the American dollar that doesn't have a crack on it, bro.
Yeah.
All of them are devils, bro. That's how you know who's ruling this world. The money, even around the whole world, everybody bust their ass. All these different countries, they bust their ass to come over here, man.
That's right.
Especially the northern tribes, man.
That's right.
The northern tribes, they risk their life and their freedom. Bro, a lot of them women coming over here, they could get trafficked, man.
Yeah.
They can reach a borderline where they, you know what I'm saying? Because there's certain ways how they get in here. You know what I'm saying? One of the ways is over there. I think one part of it is like one of the stopping grounds is through Mexico. A lot of them can get caught up in traffic. You know how much shit goes on over there in Mexico, man?
They got a ton of them.
Come on, man.
But that's a risk they willing to take. Because
So-
everybody heard about the fame of America. And it really is only famous because of us. You remove the Israelites and America lose their salt
That's
overnight.
right, bro. I've talked to a lot of Jakes from different countries, bro, from the northern tribes, man. And they said they went through all types of shit to get over here. Now that they over here, it's like, yo, what's the point? I'm going through the same shit that I was going through when I was over there in my country, man. Like it really is the same shit. They realizing, yo, it really is the same shit. They left one hell to get inside another hell, bro.
The grass
That's
ain't
why a
greener.
lot of them really are part of the elect, man. And a lot of them are 2/3. A lot of them, the Lord brought over here to get delivered.
To destroy.
But then a lot of them, it's like a balance. It's like,
Destroy
but
the
then it's a lot of them that the Lord brought over here to get destroyed, man. Because them niggas wasn't right over there. What makes you think they're gonna be right over here
That's right.
if they wasn't right over there?
Just like them Jakes in DR, man. They was in the
Dominican
club.
Republic, man.
Yeah, they was in the club and the fucking roof came down on them. Man. I said, that ain't beautiful.
Allah Yahweh Shem
Rocket
Yahweh.
Star Yahweh
God,
Shem
them niggas
Yahweh,
is
bro.
wicked out there, man. Niggas
Yeah.
talking about they not black.
Yeah.
They shit
Yeah,
on the
man.
Haitians
Yeah,
that's
that's
over
right.
there and
That's
shit,
right.
man.
Fuck them
That's
niggas,
right.
man.
They want to be white.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they want
man.
to be Esau.
They want to be Esau.
Yeah,
I
man.
personally been over there, so I know how they get down over
Yeah,
there, man.
man. They grimy, man. They
You-
grimy, man.
You see, when they apply to work for jobs and stuff, they put Caucasian.
Yeah,
Caucasian.
They don't even put other, or they don't put Dominican. They
Right.
put
Yeah.
straight up Caucasian.
Even the dark ones like Sammy Sosa,
That's
man.
right.
You know them dark ass baseball players,
Right.
man.
Yeah, I
you
know
they
about
say,
him.
They say they Edomites.
Well, you seen what he did?
Yeah,
He
yeah.
turned himself into an
right,
Edomite.
right.
All right, he bleached his skin. You see what I'm saying? The nigga looked
Jeez,
white.
man.
Hey, God.
He was a perfectly like nice colored brother. Mosai got it right, and then he said
got
that
it
ain't
wrong.
good enough.
He got it wrong.
What'd you say? Al?
Yeah, and then
You said-
he got it wrong.
Oh yeah, he got it wrong because he went and bleached his skin because he wanted to be a cracker that much.
Mosai got it right, and then he got it wrong.
There
man.
you go. God don't make no mistakes. The Most High create us perfectly,
That's why
man.
the Lord stay judging them niggas down there, man.
That's
They
it.
always getting it wrong. The
'Cause they-
Most High do it right, but then they always get it wrong,
They're
man.
never happy, out. They insatiable like bitches, man. Like no matter what you do for a woman, the bitches just still not be happy.
Never satisfied, man.
Never satisfied.
That's why the Lord say, all right, nigga, I'm gonna put y'all with pockets with holes in it.
That's it, That's
You
it.
know what I'm saying?
That's it.
The Lord, we already went through our trials, and you know what I'm saying, and
That's why the
all
Lord
this.
raising us
That's
up.
why the Lord he blessing us.
Finally
Find that
raising
on
us
all
up.
levels, like
Yeah.
bro, you always tell me on
Spiritually,
all
mentally.
levels, man. On our way out,
Spiritually, mentally,
from
physically,
America going down, we going up,
to
man.
the slave ships. Because we came here on slave ships, and we're going to leave out of here on spaceships.
That's why. That's another reason why Esau they can't understand us, bro.
Yeah.
They don't like, yo, how is it we put all this shit on these guys, man? These guys, they didn't break a sweat, and now the Lord is blessing them in our kingdom.
That's it.
The Lord is giving them gifts in our kingdom.
Yeah.
The audacity of this.
Yeah.
That's why they flabbergasted
Flabbergasted,
the
yeah.
water, Akim.
That's right.
They disgusted by it. They like, yo, how this dude, how these guys gonna win that? Cause they seen we was getting our ass kicked.
No, they the ones that was doing the ass kicking.
That's
They
what I'm
was
saying.
They the one putting the hell on us, huh? All right, on all levels. Esau hacking this, hacking
Hacking
that.
everything, man.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
Rigging
what that
this,
whole
rigging
gorilla. Salaki, bro. Keep
You gotta-
keep
you
on.
gotta-
Keep
no, you
on. I'm
gotta-
with you, bro.
No,
That's
yeah.
what that whole gorilla thing was about, man.
Yeah.
The Aki was in that, man.
You said
The
gorilla?
shit.
The gorilla.
Not the gorilla, you know the stocks, man, when they was fucking with the stocks, man.
Oh yeah.
Brothers was doing that
the
time?
AMC and GME.
Damn, what was the name of the apes? The
The
apes,
apes,
bro.
yeah,
the
the
apes
apes.
were the Israelites, man.
They had finally got an upper hand on the elites, and then the elites what
They
they
cheated.
do,
They cheated.
and then
They
rigged,
kicked us in the balls,
and then
and they was like,
because it was niggas that was becoming overnight millionaires off of
yeah,
that.
it was Jake's.
Jake's, bro.
Then you
Jake-
had actual
Jake's
brothers
put-
in.
Jakes was putting $100 in there, walking away with $100 grand.
The penny stocks. That was the
Yeah,
penny stocks.
GME and AMC,
GameStop, yeah,
GameStop,
GameStop, all
GME,
that
and AMC. Like these Jones was making Jakes overnight
Yeah.
millionaires, bro.
They had to
Niggas was putting in
Yep.
$1,000, cashing out $500,000.
They had to re-rig the game.
That's
It all started with
Then they AI, they put their
Yeah,
AI.
bro.
It's real. That AI is some shit now, but it's still defeatable. You gotta really know what the fuck you're doing, man. You got it, bro.
Big Connect. It started
Yeah,
with Big Connect.
Big Connect, yeah.
I think it was Jace that put together that Big Connect
Yeah,
shit,
Jake
man.
was getting rich. Hey, we was in it when we
Big
got in it.
Connect.
Hey, they started crashing that shit. When the real men.
But I remember, I put a bid in that
Yeah,
shit,
yeah.
and every day I was waking up with some money.
Yeah.
I was like, man, yo, what the fuck? And then you right, as soon as we got in,
Yeah.
I ain't even reap the reward, the full reward of it, man.
But they had the way they was doing the compound interest, that is the correct way to do it, bro. They was doing right by everybody. The government did that.
They seized it. They seized
The
it.
FCC, they did a DNS fucking attack on it, and the rest is history, bro. And that going to hacking though. What we was talking
Showing
about.
you the government controls the Bitcoin, bro.
So Bitcoin will crash the whole market just to make sure one brother don't come up. That's how Esau get, bro. That's how he get now. He see one brother trying to do his thing. Esau crashed the whole goddamn Bitcoin.
That's why the whole world hates this devil, man. That's why in our kingdom, The scriptures even tell you. They said when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn.
That's right.
Not just the Israelites mourning. When that shit happened, you had actual heathens put their money in that shit.
Yeah.
They made everybody suffer for us.
That's right.
Just all for us. They like, yo, we gonna fuck it up.
Yeah.
But y'all might take hits. Y'all gonna take hits too, right with their ass, man.
Exactly.
Right with the Israelite, with the apes.
That's right. That's right.
So that's how you know we are a righteous people.
That's
We have a righteous God, man. The Lord said when the righteous bear rule, the people rejoice, man.
And when the wicked is in rule, everybody
That's how you
mourns.
know the scriptures don't lie, bro. The scriptures is all truth, man.
Yeah.
The scriptures is all truth, man.
100%.
That's how you know this is Esau's world. The scriptures say when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn, bro.
Right.
We gonna treat everybody with fair, man.
Right.
In our world, man.
Yeah, in our kingdom.
Like Esau, he's doing this because he ain't just, man. He ain't giving people they just. You know what I'm saying? He ain't right, man.
Yeah, that's right.
When you do something correctly, you're supposed to get rewarded, man.
Well, if you
Just
work,
like the soldiers, man. When they come back from war with broken legs and shit, they not a lot of them are not rewarded.
like when you work, you supposed to be paid that
Same day, bro.
You ain't supposed to wait no fucking 2 weeks.
Taxes and shit.
Yeah, you gotta wait 2 weeks to receive your payment, and then on top of that, the government take out
It's
damn near
stealing.
half of the
They
money.
stealing, man.
Like, what the fuck is that about? You see what I'm saying? That's illegal. That's why a lot of people, when them apps open up and shit, a lot of people started flocking to them because they had the right model, man, paying you the same day.
Yes, sir.
You would work. People was back then when
Yeah.
Uber first opened, they would work, make $500, and you can cash that shit out the same day.
Grandfathered in.
Until what? Now the government is involved.
Government is involved.
Every time I'll tell you how you know when the government get involved. Anytime these companies go public and then get traded on the motherfucking the stock market,
Jeez, man.
just know that it's over, man. Just know the same thing with Bitcoin. You got ETFs and stuff.
Oh man, you
Bitcoin-
been told me that, bro.
Bitcoin, you look at
You told
Bitcoin
me, bro.
chart, it look just like the SPY
Told me,
chart.
bro.
It look just like the
Told me.
motherfucking QQQ chart.
I remember when that thing happened, the
You see what I'm
ETF.
saying?
You was like, bro. I said, bro, this could be good, man. This could make the
Yeah.
biddies. You know what I mean?
I told you.
Bro was like, that ain't good,
Yeah,
man.
that ain't good.
Bro, this is your exact words,
Yeah,
huh?
yeah.
He said, it's not good, man.
good.
What are you talking about?
Yeah,
The next thing I know,
it started crashing.
Trump got in and everything
Started
crashed,
crashing.
bro.
Cause really, Biddy supposed to bid at maybe
$1 million.
$500,000. Hey, out at the least, it supposed to be at 500,000 right now. But due to what the governments and shit coming along, and then putting their hands on it, they couldn't have common men becoming billionaires.
Having that
They
type
couldn't
of power.
have that
That's
motherfucker,
right, bro.
like low class people that do the
right.
rituals and
That's
shit,
right. That's right.
becoming millionaires and
overnight,
billionaires.
bro.
So that's why they had to manipulate it and get involved.
It's too many Jakes was slipping through the cracks, bro.
That's right, huh?
Cause the Lord do bless Jakes out here, man.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
that's right.
Like even men of the Lord, man, it be times where the Lord can give men of the Lord. Cause look at Job. Job
Yeah.
got blessed, man.
Yeah, yeah.
There's nothing wrong with having money, bro.
Yeah,
You just have to have discipline with your. That's why the
Your
Lord make you.
intentions got to be good.
That's why the Lord make you go through shit first before you
Yeah.
even get that money,
Yeah,
bro. Look
yeah.
at Job.
So you don't get proud.
So Job lost it all,
Yeah.
and he still remained humble.
So
and
you
then the
don't get
Lord
proud.
like, all right, man, since you did that, I'm gonna give you back that plus more.
That's it. The Lord do that to keep you humble, because when He do give you a lot of money, see the Lord will make
Job
you
knew
fuck
what it was
up.
about.
The Lord will fuck you over with a little bit of money. You know what I'm saying? To keep you humble. All right, so that when it's time for Him to give you a lot of money, He gonna know you gonna do the right thing
That's
with
right,
it,
bro.
because He already humbled your ass when you ain't have nothing.
That's right, cause
And
money.
that's how God works.
That's right, bro. Cause money is an energy, man.
Yeah,
Money is an energy, man.
That's
You
right.
know, you just gotta use it
wisely
as a tool, as a
It-
righteous tool. That's it.
for good intentions, man.
Got it right here. Ecclesiasticus or Sirach 34:22. He that taketh away his neighbor's living slayeth him.
Oh
Yeah,
my
you see
goodness,
that?
man.
You
Lord,
you
water,
stealing
bro.
a man wages,
That's
his
good right
daily
there.
bread.
Dang.
All right, you going against Yahweh Shem Yahushai. All right, because the Most High said, look,
Read that again.
hey, even in the Lord's Prayer, it says, give the man his daily bread. So when you start fucking with a man daily bread,
God, he not
Yahweh
pleased
Shem
with that.
Yahushai, is not pleased with that, man.
Especially
That's
the man
why
that's
Esau.
out here
That's why the
making
Lord's
honest
fucking
living.
your ass up, cause you messing with the brothers,
Yeah, man,
tried to mess with our
you
money,
going too
but that
far,
all
man.
that shit is over with
You
now.
going too far.
You can't mess with us
It's
on
done.
no level now, man.
That's right.
Because
That's
the
right.
seesaw is now.
That's right, man.
Hey, we going up and you
They coming
motherfuckers going
Yeah,
down.
The Lord is a power of balance, man.
That's right, huh?
Bro, they even showed and could come no. They even showed you this in Dragon Ball GT. In Dragon Ball GT, they was making so many good wishes that they was making so many wishes that the negative dragons came out. Remember? You ever seen Dragon Ball GT, right? They made so many wishes, righteous wishes that the last wish they made, it was demons coming out, man. Cause they like, yo, there's too much stuff on the right hand side going on. It gotta be a little bit of like demonic shit going on. Esau knows about that shit, man. But ultimately in that series, ultimately it was supposed to be a righteous thing with the wishing balls, man. But that just shows you, bro, like, nah, I said it wrong. There was too many people wishing for negative shit, so that it made I said it wrong. It made the evil dragons come out, man. So when they beat the evil dragons, everything returned to its natural order, man. Cause evil ain't supposed to be all the way up here. Cause evil ain't even supposed to be up there. Right. Evil's supposed to naturally be like right here, down there. Right. Righteous is always supposed to be on top, man. It's good power, righteous power is greater than the darkness, man.
And ultimately, that's what we're gonna see in the kingdom of heaven. All right, it's gonna be a righteous society.
The rightful order.
Yeah, righteous.
That's
society.
that's what even the word righteous means. The rightful way, man.
Yeah.
In this kingdom, the wrong way is women ruling on top.
Leads to death.
If
you go the wrong way, even that movie Wrong Turn with them fucking cannibalists in Virginia, West Virginia, that's real. That movie's based on the real. But the people made one wrong turn and it led them to their death. They was being eaten by them hillbilly crackers. And they got that shit in real life.
Science experiments.
You see what I'm saying?
They got that. They threw them out there in the woods.
Yeah.
Esau threw them people out there in the woods, man.
Yeah.
Those were science fucking experiments.
So it's very important that you follow what the instructional manual down to the T. Or if you using a GPS, it's very important that you follow the GPS down to a T. Otherwise, if you make the wrong turn, that shit'll back you up 40 miles. You might have to drive all the way down before you can make a U-turn. It happened to me one time. I was driving, I made one mistake. I didn't veer off. And then it caused me driving 15 miles down to make a U-turn to get back on the right track.
A whole hour, bro.
Because I wasn't paying attention. I made one wrong turn.
Yeah, bro.
So that's how the Most High work, man.
And life, that's how life works.
That's how life works.
Unfortunately, that's how
it is.
How it is for us. You gotta always be. That's why, bro, always tell us to be on. You gotta be on point, man. You got to. Ain't no room for fuck ups, man.
Yeah, that's it.
I ain't gonna lie, man. Like even in the car business, man, one fuck up could. Especially if you're not giving that much money as those other guys in that shit that been doing it for years. These guys got hundreds of $1,000s to waste. If you only coming in with 5-10 bands, bro, 8 bands, and you fuck up, bro, like you don't have $100,000.
That's right.
That's in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, one mistake could cost you your
I know because I've been through it.
That's it.
I've been through it multiple times. When to really be in that game, you gotta have like 20, 50 bands.
Yeah.
You could come up off of like 5-10 bands, but the more money you got in that game, the better, bro. 50 bands at the most.
You have leeway for mistakes.
50 bands at the most.
You have leeway.
You could become you could do really well in that game, man. You can live off of that shit, bro, and not even work. That's why Apostle Tahar said, "Ain't no excuses not to have no money, bro. Neither poverty or riches, man. Ain't no excuses, man. Not to have no money, bro.
You got it, bro.
That's why Esau he can't stand us, bro. They like, man,
he
supposed to be gone, man.
We ain't gone.
Yeah,
we ain't going nowhere, man. Cause like bro told us earlier at camp, man, we the special forces, man.
Yeah.
That's what Esau really scared about, man.
Exactly.
The apostles on down, we are the special forces, man.
That's right.
Sirach 34:22. He that taketh away
the battle angels on the ground, man. Got it, bro.
Sirach 34:22. He that taketh away his neighbor's living slayeth him, and he that defraudeth The laborer
Jeez,
of his
man.
hire is a bloodshedder.
Jeez, bro.
You a piece of shit, bro.
Damn.
And that's why the Most High is gonna take down you crackers, man.
Mm.
All right, because you've been doing that to us for years.
Since the beginning of America.
You see what
Before
I'm
that,
saying?
before that, yeah.
Yeah, because first of all, let's talk about how you put trusts on all of us, man.
Insurance policies.
You see what I'm saying? From the moment we born, we already worth millions and millions of dollars. All right? That's why they give you a social security number and they make you a fucking corporation. You see what I'm saying? All right, we all traded on the stock market each and every day. We got hidden bank accounts you don't even know about that's worth fucking hundreds of millions of dollars that you can't touch.
Bro ain't lying.
You see what I'm
I
saying?
had a black, they call that shit, you get alerts when your credit shit. Somebody opened up a bank account, man, another state.
In your
My
name.
same name.
See that?
I went to Bank of America, they act like they ain't know nothing about it, bro. They like, they seen it and everything. I was like, yeah, that ain't me. I didn't do that shit.
That's right.
Oh, don't worry about that. We can still open up.
Exactly.
They knew about that shit because they
see
do
that?
shiesty shit.
That's right.
They know about that shit, bro.
That's right.
Them bankers, they all in on it.
That's right.
They-
Hey,
they-
the U.S.
they train
Treasury,
them.
the U.S. Treasury is in on it.
That's right, Doc.
The
That's
U.S.
why.
Treasury Department is
That's
in
right, bro. That's why all these bankers, they ain't even no bankers, bro. They're actually agents,
it.
man.
That's right.
They ain't no bankers. Those are agents, bro. They're trained to fucking defraud.
They're trained to make this corporation profitable. So they do anything against the so-called citizens in order to make sure that the bank is always on top and your ass is always at the bottom. All right? Because we are a threat to the society. All right? That's the whole purpose of, like the brother Yashamar said, these agents, man.
The age, bro. They know everything about you, man. It's like in that that new series that came out, Devil May Cry, that Dante, man. That was one of my favorite games growing up, man. Playing on PlayStation. I was playing some of the first Devil May Cry games, man. But basically in that series, man, it shows all of that, man.
Yeah.
It shows the gang stalking.
Yeah.
It shows that the man of the Lord, that man, he didn't even know he had spiritual powers, man.
Yeah.
He didn't even know.
Yeah.
Even people that was coming and encountering him, they was like, man, you don't even know who you are, motherfucker. They was telling you, like, you don't even know who you are, bro. What type of power you got, man. He didn't even know how strong he was, bro.
And that's the men of
The
the
dude,
Lord.
his ultimate form, he ain't even had that shit yet, bro.
Yeah.
He was still fighting in base form.
Yeah.
But he was still calling himself a superhero.
Yeah. Hey, well, that's the men of the Lord. A lot of the brothers, they don't know who they are in the reincarnation. But these demons know. All right, Esau know.
Bro said demons,
You
bro.
see what I'm saying?
That's exactly who was telling him that.
Yeah.
The demons was telling him, look, man, that he was fighting with.
Yeah.
It's like, man, you don't even know who you are. Then
Yeah.
the demons disappearing on his ass,
That's
man.
it.
And then they all the conversations for one man, bro.
That's it.
They was it was coming from DC, bro.
Yeah, a whole
Washington
network.
DC. They had a whole bro, like you always say all the time, bro. They had a whole organization for one man, bro.
Yeah.
It was like hundreds of you see it was like hundreds of thousands of super soldiers for one man.
Yeah.
One man, bro.
Like we always say, we tell brothers all the time, if y'all brothers know that they got a hip hop police for these lower class niggas, these fucking base niggas, rappers and shit, these lower
Base
class
rappers.
celebrities, what in the fuck you think they got for us? All right? What in the fuck type of task force you think they got on us, man? All right? They got a hip hop police, a task force for them niggas. What in the hell you think they got for the men of the Lord?
Mom D, he said that P. And then he vanished. He died. As soon as he said that, bro.
Yeah,
He said, yeah, we got a cop force here. This shit is real. Look it up.
that's right.
The next thing I know, he died the next day, bro.
That's it.
So, see, that's like you say, bro. That's what happened when you ain't protected by the Lord, man. See, he tried to come at the last minute, but he was still bugged out. He was talking about the Most High this, Most High that, but he was still bugged out, man.
He
The
knew the
nigga
truth.
was still talking about pyramids and shit.
But he knew the truth.
He
though.
knew the truth, man.
He said a chariot came to his room. He said
Oh,
he was with a
shit.
biddy one time. He was in a high rise. He said a chariot posted up right outside the hotel room and everything.
Oh, I get it. He couldn't say everything,
Yeah,
but he
yeah.
knew the truth.
He knew the truth.
Damn.
Yeah. That's how you know 50 Cent, Lloyd Banks, all them niggas know the truth, man.
Of course they do.
All of them know.
50, man, when the COVID hit, the nigga was making posts every other day about COVID and shit, what's going on in the world.
Yeah, man.
The nigga was making posts and videos about what's going on in the world, bro. That's how I knew back then and then. It's supposed to have been it. We supposed to have been out of there during COVID, man. Because the Lord shut the whole world down.
Yeah, they was supposed to go live, but the Lord gave them more time.
Bro, we seen concentration camps getting ready to set up.
In our
We
area.
going-
Yeah, really, it was a soft collapse, man.
Thank
That's
you,
why
bro.
everything shut down, man.
Thank you.
You know what I mean? But they didn't announce it though. That
That's
okay,
right.
yeah, the economy.
Regular
collapsed.
people didn't know. They was
didn't
still
know,
like-
But we knew.
We knew, bro.
yeah.
We knew that shit was supposed to have been over.
Yeah.
They used that looking glass technology, bro.
Yeah, man.
They used it. I promise you they used it,
Hey, with
man.
Elon Musk, he got something beyond that, bro.
I bet.
You
man.
said the looking glass.
'Cause they
he-
perfected, they perfected this shit. A lot of this shit they got from
Yeah.
that they stole from they call it the Stone Age world, but really that world back then was far more advanced than the modern world, man.
That's
The
it.
the modern world is still trying to keep up with the past.
Yeah. I
And
tell
the
you,
Lord we was communicating with our God from the ancient past, with
the Urim
ancient
and Thummim. The Urim and Thummim. That was way beyond a cell phone, man. We was seeing actual things. The men of the Lord showed us like
projections, bro.
like watching
projections,
TV.
bro.
everything.
Projection. The phone ain't shit.
Well beyond a cell phone.
Picture that phone, but an actual, like you see on them fucking sci-fi movies, Star Trek, like an actual projection coming off the board,
Yeah,
and people moving around. You seen whole things moving around,
yeah,
and like a
yeah.
it's hard to explain, man.
I'll tell you.
You ever seen that movie? All right, so you know how certain sci-fi movies, they got videos of people and shit. They rerun shit.
Yeah, I know what you talking
God
about.
damn,
There's a word
son.
for it. Damn. Shit, man.
It's like real time.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Realm and the
Oh,
Thorn,
man.
we was looking at everything real
Do they
time,
call it-
bro.
Do they call it Stargate?
Nah. It's a
Look it
different
up, bro.
word. Yeah, I'm gonna look it up.
Hey,
Yeah, I know what he's talking
but-
about.
But you brothers are talking
Yeah.
about.
That's what the
Elon
Realm and the Thorn was,
Yeah,
bro.
Yeah, but I'm saying right now, like you said, the looking glass, right?
Yeah.
Elon Musk got shit that they don't even call it a name. They just got fucking numbers and symbols, bro. Elon Musk has got a number and symbols for it. You know what I'm saying? They don't even got a name for it, huh? You know what I'm saying? Because originally, like if you look at it,
I know what you're talking about.
Find it,
Projector.
bro.
It's like
Yeah,
a
projector,
but
bro.
It's a different
Like-
word.
All
for
right,
it, though,
picture
right?
you
It's a
watching
different
the
word.
movie.
I know what
Say
you're
what
talking
you
about.
like if you look at the
Like
movie
shit.
The Matrix, Esau stumbled upon God code, bro. Because that's how the Most High don't even put things in words, and the Most High put things in numbers and symbols. So that's
know
how
what you're talking
that's how
about.
Esau trying to be like the Most High.
Fuck, I can't.
All right, like with the Matrix, they were showing you all the numbers and codes and sequences coming
Right,
down.
all right, so
in
yeah, like
green.
that could come. You see how them numbers was coming up
Yeah,
on the
yeah.
Matrix?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know exactly what you're talking
But
about.
Yeah, I don't know the
picture
name.
opening the book and all these things is moving.
Yeah.
That's what the Lord had back there.
Yeah,
It sounds far fetched, but
yeah.
because Esau make you believe it was so ancient.
Right.
But the Lord had actual technology where we was looking at things in real time, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, we had an actual device.
Hologram.
Well, we was
Hologram.
your
What do you call it?
hologram. I like the apostles.
Hologram.
Hologram, bro.
Holograph.
Holograph, man.
Holograph. Yeah,
The,
yeah,
hey,
yeah,
Apostle
yeah.
Tahar said, bro, we actually we was communicating with the Lord, our God, bro. Picture that.
Yeah.
Direct communication with the one who created you, bro.
Yeah, kind.
Who can say that?
Yeah.
Esau can't do that, bro.
Only the sons of God.
That's why he hated us so bad, because we the only ones that had direct communication with our
the Most High,
God,
with the Most
the
High.
creator of the universe. Yahweh Shah, he was back then. We had communication with our brother too. He's one of the head angels, man. Is the head angel.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's what they trying to do on the left hand. They trying to replace these cell phones with like
Projector,
hologram.
the water,
You
bro.
know, these cell
Hologram.
phone screens with hologram technology,
Mhm.
man. You know, they show you in the movies and animations and
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
You know,
They put it in the games
like
and
the
shit,
government
man.
agents
Yeah,
and
they-
shit. Yeah, they be at the base and have a
But-
whole hologram. to
Right,
watch,
bro.
man.
But they shit be like it's low budget,
yeah, it's
bro.
low budget. It's like a projector type
Or-
shit.
The Lord
or like
actually-
Iron Man show you. Remember
Right,
when
that's
Iron
right.
Man was in it, he had the projections and he could touch this and that.
Yeah,
Damn,
exactly.
yeah.
Yeah, you could
Oh,
take it
yeah.
on the screen with the
But
shit.
even that
Yeah.
shit ain't touching what
That's
the
what they
Lord
got.
had, what
They
we
got-
had.
they
bro.
got that shit right
they
now.
got that
They
shit
got
right
it,
now.
they got it. But they
Like,
ain't
they
touching what
watching
the
this. They watching this on that shit right,
Right,
now,
yeah.
man.
See,
There you go.
they get like this,
Yeah.
like look, take this one square right here of us.
Yeah.
They putting it on a platform. They
Yeah.
watching us in real
They
time.
watching us right
But
now.
it ain't like how we had it. We had it like
Yeah,
see
yeah,
how
we
I
had
see
it
you
was real.
physically
Yeah,
like
yeah,
this, bro?
yeah, yeah.
The Lord had it where we could see each other,
Yeah, yeah,
like the
yeah.
real,
Way up.
every detail on us, bro.
Way
You
up.
can zoom in and everything, bro.
Yeah, way up.
Bro, so that's how you know in the kingdom of heaven, it's gonna blow, bro. Our
Be far
technology
out.
is gonna blow everybody away,
It's gonna
bro.
be far out. Hey, Apostle Gabal always say, look at the Most High, he made giraffes.
They neck.
That's a way out preacher, bro. You You know what I'm saying? Like, look at how the Most High designed a giraffe. Think about it, huh?
Look at how the lions. Look at a lion's fucking eyes, bro.
That's right.
You will get. That's how he be. That's how the lion be killing every damn thing.
Yeah, man.
The creature, the lion
freeze
look
them.
at
He
you.
freeze them.
It's like they got powers and
Yeah,
shit,
got
man.
spirit,
They do.
Yeah, they freeze you.
Yeah, that's why Esau made cartoons like the Flintstones.
That's right.
Try to make it seem like that's how that
Dumb
ancient
everything
world was.
down, bro.
That's how he was living. not
That's
us.
how.
Not us. To the point where they call it the Dark Ages too.
Damn, bro.
You know, what I mean? It was called the Dark Ages because
They
the
was down.
so-called black people was
They,
ruling.
they were down.
Yeah,
And we were up.
The so-called black man, which we're not black though. We are Hebrew Israelites.
All
from
these
the tribe of
Salakia.
Judah.
Yeah, we actually had concoctions, man, to tell if a woman was committing adultery,
That's
man.
right.
Come on, man.
That's
Esau
right.
don't even got that on this side.
That's right.
Bro, we had
Yeah.
contraptions for our women to put on their coochie, man.
Well,
Even though we ain't need that shit.
it was a scripture about how you can check the thighs.
Yeah, and
The
thighs-
thigh
They
the
would-
thigh
they
rot,
would
the
drink
thigh rot.
some,
Yeah,
and
when
if
they drink the
Yeah,
concoction.
yeah, bro.
They drink the
it.
concoction,
Yeah,
if their
yeah,
thighs start rotting.
rotting. Yeah, that's how you know she committed adultery.
And then a lot of times you can see a woman like they be naked anyway these days, man. And you know, summertime coming up, you can see the dimples on their ass and on their thighs. That's how you know they been fucking mad men.
Yeah, that's how I know you see like a so-called white woman.
If
she
it's
got-
rotted out, bro,
Yeah,
if
she
that
got
fat
little,
ass is rotted out,
cellulite. Yeah, I be like, oh, yeah, she a
Cellulite,
Jake.
bro.
I be like, yeah, she a Jake.
She's
Look at
rotted
that-
out.
I be like, look at that cellulite on her thighs. That's how
Right.
you know she a Jake.
Right.
Right.
it was only one female in my life that I ever encountered, man. She said she was married her whole life. I believe her, man. And she was older in age than me, man. She was like 40, 50 something, man. But she had a body better than your fucking younger woman, bro. She had no blemishes on her body, bro, on her ass. I didn't see nothing, bro. I've been with this man my whole life. I ain't never did nothing. The only thing I didn't like, she said I've been with women and shit, man. But I knew she ain't had no other dudes because the ass was perfect, bro. I was like, man, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I even told her, I said, damn, your body is perfect, yo.
Hey.
Ain't no blemish, everything, I don't see nothing.
And another thing that the Lord will give them woman is that they give them that little pouch, that little
Yeah.
gut. You know what I'm saying? That
Right,
don't commit
bro.
adultery. They get
Right,
that little,
right,
yeah,
bro.
that baby fat. and
Right,
shit, you
bro,
know what
that
I'm saying?
alcoholic
Yeah,
gut,
yeah,
man.
Yeah, exactly.
That come from that and from
Yeah.
alcohol and stress.
Yeah.
Because they know the amount of shit they have done, man.
Right, right.
Even women, when they watch these different movies and shit, and women commit adultery, I've watched many movies with females and shit, you know what I mean? And she know she ain't right for that. Women know when shit ain't right, bro. She cheating on him, oh, she ain't shit.
Yeah.
Women know, man. Women know shit ain't right, bro, when they do shit, bro.
That's right.
Bitch ain't right.
Hey, well, women know.
Even our own mother, yo.
Oh yeah, but women know when judgment coming too. Cause guess what? When Trump got elected, all them women were making TikTok videos,
That's
crying
right.
and shit. 'Cause
That's
they
right.
knew it was over
They
with.
knew.
And look what's happening now, man.
The end.
You know what I'm saying?
They
they knew. Hey, that's one thing about these women. They could sense danger.
That's
man.
right.
And when Trump going in there, they like, oh shit,
It's
this
over.
is it. Yeah,
They
playtime
knew.
over.
They knew when Kamala wasn't getting in.
That's
All
it.
these women, bro. I was getting joints hollering at me left and right, man.
Yeah, yeah.
Then when the Kamala, I literally had numbers in my phone, right? And then when the Kamala ain't getting in, oh nah, we can't do that right now. Yeah, I'm good. Nothing's happening. We can't do anything. I'm like, it's there. Kamala did all that.
Hey,
They was rooting for that thing. Whoever actor was playing her,
He, she.
he, she, whatever the fuck.
Hey, Apostle Tahar just loaded a video about how these women are learning to deal that they men can have more than one woman.
Yeah,
He
man.
loaded the video about
Bro
women
ain't
learning
lying.
about concubines.
Bro ain't lying, bro. Cause I'm dealing with right now. She Northern tribe, right? And before she came over here, right, she was like, yeah, I got my things tied, my, you know, what that shit called? My tubes tied. She's like, I can't even have no more babies and shit. I told her, I was like, yo, man, I was playing with her. Of course on this side. I was like, yo, I want 100 kids, man. She's like, oh.
Yeah.
And then then she was like, yeah, I can't do that. I was like, then I'm gonna have to find other wives that have babies for me then. You know what she said? She said, go ahead. They know what it's about,
They
bro.
willing to share now.
They know what it's about, bro.
They willing to share. They willing.
They
'cause
know.
They know they ain't in the power no more. They know they ain't in authority.
Especially
Trump-
northern tribes, bro.
Trump symbolized the end of their power structure, and they
Yes,
know.
sir.
That's true. That's a fact.
Especially northern tribes that's fresh over here.
Yeah.
The northern tribes that's already here, you can deal with them, but they head all far gone, bro.
That's
They
it.
been here too long.
American.
So that's why the apostles, they're right. Scripturally, bro, most of the women we get gonna come from the South America, bro.
Yeah.
They are.
South and Central.
South and Central, bro. And that's the truth, man. Cause they more humbled. I'm experiencing this shit myself. I've had northern tribes that was born and raised in America, but one that's straight from out of there, you know what I'm saying? It's different, bro. It's different, man.
I got it right here. This is Isaiah 4:1. And then that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man,
The water,
saying,
bro.
we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel.
That's right.
Yeah.
Only
don't-
let us be called by thy name.
It don't literally mean 7 women. That's just
Completion.
represents completion.
It could be
So,
1,000. It could be 100. It could be 20, 10.
How many the Lord sent to
Shit,
you?
it could be literally 7. But
Yeah.
I know the Lord gonna give us more than that.
Yeah, however many the Lord
I know it's
give
gonna
you.
be more than
It's
that.
going to be more.
Yeah, you're gonna have
You
to.
ain't gonna want to settle for 7,
We
bro.
already deprived in this society.
That's it.
Sex deprived.
Come on, man.
You know what I'm saying?
But we're
Come
gonna have
on,
a
man.
spiritual
Yeah,
power.
We
yeah,
are dealing with women
yeah,
every day
exactly.
that don't they act like we don't exist, bro.
Yeah.
And that's fine, cause we don't want to deal with the fucking she creature, the black she creature anyway, man.
And I tell you, brothers, this: the majority of them women that we're gonna get during that time are gonna be the ones we claim. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be the ones you brothers put a claim
Or
on.
that claimed us.
Especially the woman in your area. You
That's
know,
it.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
Like
it.
that's like your jurisdiction, man.
Yeah,
You
Cause
know?
like-
Yeah, because
like-
I seen plenty of women. Like it was this one woman on TikTok. I claimed her ass, bro. She was fine, man. I claimed her. Right after I claimed her, she started doing good. Started making money on
Oh, yeah.
TikTok.
Oh, yeah. That's how it
Like her
is.
whole life changed. I was like, man, Lord, this thing when we claim women, it really works.
Right, bro.
They start getting blessed.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Because when I seen her, I liked her spirit, but she wasn't really doing too well. I put a claim on her, man. Next thing I know, overnight she started, doing good. She got with a program like, where they what's the TikTok shop thing? TikTok
Yeah, I can
shop
never
allowed
see that
her.
shit work.
Yeah, like I was like, damn,
Yeah,
bro.
you really gotta post in every day to
Yeah.
really make that shit. We don't, brothers, men of the Lord, we ain't
Yeah,
got
we
time.
ain't got time for
Cause
that.
I still got access to that. I'm not
Yeah.
willing to post that's not my life,
That's
man.
it.
The Lord already blessed me with skills where I can make money easily, bro. I don't need that shit, man.
But my point was just to say that, brothers, when y'all put them claims in, they work.
It worked.
They work, man. The
Right.
Lord showed me that because I always wondered what happens after we put claims on women.
Right.
The
Bro ain't
Lord,
lying.
the Lord really put a hedge over
Yeah,
it.
see, I claimed one of my coworkers, man. And,
Mhm.
she was like the same position as me,
Mm-hmm.
and then she ended up becoming a manager over me.
See
Like,
that?
while I was working there
See
at
that?
my
While you was
last
there.
job. Yeah,
See
yeah,
that? So the claim works.
Yeah, come.
It
Because she
works.
always had a good spirit on her. You
She
know what I'm
always
saying?
treated
She's always
you- treated
positive.
you.
She treated me good. She's always
that?
positive.
Beautiful. Huh?
See that? Women like that,
Yeah.
they gonna go far.
Yeah. Put them claims
They gonna
in,
go
brother.
far.
Don't necessarily seek to deal with them now.
Yeah.
Just put that claim in.
And
You'll
then
get
it be women that watch the Akim,
They
man.
claim us.
You Akim over the world,
Yeah.
throughout the world, in the
Claim
cities
us.
and the states.
Yeah, they claim
Listen,
us.
man, there's women that be watching y'all, man.
Yeah.
Believe that, man. They out here, bro. It's just like bro said. They Esau dumb the numbers down, man, to make you think ain't nobody watching. I've done it before. I've actually dumped some of our videos up and Esau thumb it right back down,
Yeah,
man.
it disappeared.
It disappeared.
Yeah,
It's
I've
like,
seen it.
damn, what the fuck is that shit?
I've seen it in
yo?
my own eyes. Yeah. You
I thumbed it up. I'm like, y'all know I thumbed that shit up, man. But then when I go back on the page, it's like a ghost thumb up.
Yeah.
It's like a ghost thumb up.
Yeah.
Like only I can see it type shit.
Yeah, that's it.
Everybody else can't see
If
it.
you sign out, then you go and look. It's
Right.
not there.
People around the
When you
world.
sign in, though, you can see it's still saying it's thumbed
Right,
up.
bro. To you, it look like you thumbed it
Thumbed it
up.
up,
But
but-
everybody else, they don't know it's thumbed up.
But if you sign out your account, you'll see that your thumb up or even your comment don't even
Hey,
appear.
but look, if you got another YouTube account and you thumb up, like let's say you got a Folly channel or whatever you be on.
Yeah.
You thumb somebody's video and this shit'll stay.
See
It'll
that?
appear. It'll appear on your Folly
Right,
channel.
right.
But
Bro
the
ain't
truth-
lying.
The truth channel, it ain't
They
gonna
always
Recipe.
fucking with us, man.
And that's called what?
That's like
harassment.
defrauding.
That's harassment, though. And they defrauding us.
Yeah, like
Because
bro,
really,
right.
they don't want the Lord's business to be profitable.
Yeah, bro.
Because remember, this is a business. Just like regular people, they put their businesses on YouTube. They say, look, I'm in the credit.
And they
restoration
flourish.
bit.
They flourish too.
They in the real estate.
They
bit.
flourish. They flourish.
So we supposed to be flourishing too. But why is it we not? Because Esau is defrauding us.
Right.
Yeah, because you know when you like a video or comment, it boosts the
Algorithm.
channel on the algorithm.
bro.
Yeah,
That's
it
right,
boosts it. You know?
It's like I can try to do that. We stuck in the Stone Age and shit. We gotta go out physically and hustle and shit,
That's right.
bro.
That's right.
In fact, as a matter of fact, I like that more better any motherfucking way.
yeah, I mean,
It's
really,
harder.
man,
it's
you-
harder. Me personally,
Yeah,
bro.
you would like that.
I would
money.
like that. I would like to send out
Yeah.
packages and
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
People send their orders and then I
Yeah.
just send them out. Okay.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
just chill at home and
Yeah,
shit.
that-
You know what I
really,
mean?
If they wasn't messing with you,
If they want,
defrauding
I
you,
would like that.
if
I
they
would.
wasn't
I would, bro.
defrauding you would
You
be
right.
That's where you be
Right, bro.
You be getting paid.
You right, bro? Because
But
I
due
want.
to the fact they defrauding
Right,
you,
right,
you have to do it back word of mouth.
Right, bro.
But it shouldn't be that way.
Right, you right, because at one point in time, you remember, bro, I wanted it to be like that.
Yeah,
I wanted
yeah,
to
yeah.
overnight. I wanted my
Yeah.
business to be popping,
Yeah.
pumping orders, even when I sleep, bro.
And you was selling orders, but Esau
They
got
cut that
wind of
shit.
it.
They cut it off.
They
bro.
got wind of it.
They
and
cut
then
it off, bro.
They defrauded you, bro.
Yeah, they did. That's
so
why.
what the brother could come saying is still fraud.
That's why you gotta be on your own platform, man.
That's it.
You
Even,
can't-
even with that, they
With
do a
that,
DNS attack, bro. You seen it with the Bit Connect.
Esau took down
Shit,
one of
man.
my sites, man. I was gonna do affiliate.
Hold on, bro.
Yeah, I was gonna do affiliate marketing.
Hold
There you go.
on,
I bought the name, the domain
There
name,
you
all
go.
that shit.
There you go.
I went back. The site ain't even exist, bro.
Thank you, brother.
They
it was
making us
affiliate
stuck in the
marketing.
Stone Ages, bro. That's why I be telling Akin, man, just go out and do it like how we did it back in the days, man.
Yeah,
Fuck it.
But they forcing us to do that.
It
Brothers
shouldn't
don't-
be. It
brother,
shouldn't be.
it
And they gonna
shouldn't
pay
be
for that shit too,
And that's
man.
why we saying.
They gonna pay for that shit,
Ultimately,
man.
they're gonna be held and brought
So
on charges
what
for
I'm
defrauding us.
so what I'm saying is, in the meantime, bro, I'm good at it. I'ma do it, bro. Cause it's better to do that than not make nothing.
Yeah, slow dope better than no.
You know what I'm
dope.
saying?
Slow dope better.
Cause I don't mind going out and, you know what I'm saying? We need some sun here and there anyway.
But it
Fuck
shouldn't
man.
be that way.
It
though,
shouldn't.
Because if you genuinely put something together,
They
and
supposed
you
to
do
leave it alone, bro.
They're not supposed to defraud
The
you.
angels are writing this down too.
That's it. That's it.
The angels see them when they
That's it.
doing these attacks.
Yeah, that's
These
it.
motherfuckers literally be in the house, and
That's
I've done
it.
deliveries
That's it.
to agents where they literally I've taken it to their garage,
Yeah.
and these niggas got a whole fleet of computers
Yeah.
with shit I don't even understand on the screen. One
That's
dude,
it. That's it.
I don't even think he thought I was gonna come through that way, man.
Yeah, yeah.
I think his son was like, yeah, come through where he can deliver it to him.
Right.
The dude was like, what the fuck are you doing? Why are you
Mhm.
making him come through here?
Yeah.
I seen the whole setup.
There you go.
This shit look like shit from the Matrix, bro.
That's it. That's
I was
it.
like, man, these motherfuckers, man.
Really do that.
These motherfuckers. That dude was high end, deep
Yeah.
in that shit, bro.
Because I'm gonna tell
Living
you.
good in the fucking boonies, bro.
Because I'm going to tell you, brothers, man, Big Connect, that shit was a real legitimate company, bro. They really was making money.
I think
And
Jay
then they
created
was-
that shit.
They was making money, and then they was funneling back into keeping the business going. They only failed when the governments did a DNS attack on them. They was legitimately making money because Bitcoin was flourishing. You know what I'm saying? And so they had the algorithm. They had the computers that was making all the money and take out, cash out, and was paying everybody was happy. Everybody was happy, bro.
For a win of it.
Until the government caught wind of that.
Sorry.
They seen all these
All these
niggas
jakes,
becoming
yeah,
overnight
man.
millionaires,
Yeah,
and then they ended it all.
Yeah, niggas was being loud about it too.
And
You know what I'm
niggas
saying?
started
Yeah.
being
We had them
Throwing
niggas
yacht
being
parties,
loud.
yeah,
throwing yacht parties. And
I think eventually they would have cut it off
anyway, because too many
Too many
niggas
make
Yeah,
it.
was
man.
making money without going through the
That-
rituals.
that's-
That's the thing. If you're gonna get rich in Esau, they like you
Gotta
gotta
go
do the
through the
rituals.
rituals, man.
All right. Otherwise, the Most High gotta bless you on the right hand side. That's the only two ways. The Most High bless you and you gain your riches, or you gotta go through Esau way.
Remember the book of Job. You could get blessed by them. You will
Yeah,
be blessed
man,
by
look,
the Most High.
Bro, it's brothers,
You
man.
don't need Esau.
It's
Fuck,
brothers in the truth, man. That's doing very well.
doing good, man.
You know what I'm saying? And they belong to Yahweh Shem Yahushai.
Some got it. Some got their bags earlier than others, man.
Yeah.
Got a little bag earlier than others, man. Some other brothers, they go through their trial tribulations, but eventually brothers get blessed in the end,
We
man.
gonna all what? Be balanced out. We gonna all.
Some
we gonna be
brothers
on the-
just-
we gonna be on the same level
Yeah, some brothers they just
when we see that one penny.
they got certain. I'm just be real with you. Some brothers their fields is money.
yeah, yeah.
certain
whatever
certain of their
field. Yeah,
fields
yeah, yeah.
is the financial literacy,
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
They knew
yeah.
about this before us.
Yeah, yeah,
Cause
yeah.
brothers right here, we was straight hustlers, man.
Yeah, yeah.
We straight hustlers.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that field, I ain't really know too much about that growing up, man.
Right, right.
Brothers was just fortunate to know about it. I didn't know shit about it. All I knew was going out and physically making money and
Oh,
shit,
yeah,
man.
oh, yeah, oh,
That's
yeah.
me and all we knew.
Yeah, yeah.
And that show you Esau especially the upper class Edomites. I'm not talking about the elitists or
Right.
whatever. But upper class Edomites, they not even living the best in the Babylon.
right.
I ain't gonna say what I do.
They hoarders.
I ain't gonna say what I do, but I gotta go into
They
these
hoarders and
people's
shit.
houses.
Yeah.
You know who living better than Esau?
Yeah,
Jake.
bro. Jake.
Yeah, Jake, but
Jake.
is someone living better than
Elam.
Jake?
The
Elam.
Armenians.
Yeah, Elam. No,
Oh,
Elam.
okay.
So
So
brother got
them Armenians
Elam.
are up there too.
Armenian,
I done
them
seen.
all-
I done been in Elamites'
Yeah.
houses.
They
that look
very
like
rich.
Palaces.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you this,
Fucking
Kakam.
video game.
You know why?
Yeah.
They own all the hotels
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
Hey,
They
but
own
look,
all.
a lot of y'all brothers confuse them Armenians
With
with
Elamites.
Elam too.
They Elam,
A
they
lot of
Elam.
them
Yeah,
Elamites.
You know, so-called,
It's- yeah.
Middle East type.
There you go.
Yeah.
Hold
them,
on,
them
so-
Armenians,
so-
them motherfuckers are rich.
Yeah.
The Armenian mafia, them motherfuckers don't play no fucking game.
I gotta look them
They
niggas
got
up.
they got the whole U.S.
The
on
Armenians,
lock.
the
The
Armenians.
Armenian
They living
mafia.
better than Esau.
They
Hold
live-
on, what
the
are
Armenian
they?
mafia.
Biblical.
Armenian.
Who are they?
The Armenians,
They're like-
they still go back to
Not the Persians.
They go back to Persians.
Oh, so
Yeah,
they
they go back to the
Iranians,
Persians.
the Iranian
Yeah,
niggas.
they go back to the
man.
Persians.
Oh, them
I remember
Persian
I
niggas.
went in one house, bro. This joint was like probably the
Persian
size
and the
of
Medes
this,
Empire.
Yeah.
size of this whole strip right here, bro.
Beautiful.
The house was that big, bro.
Beautiful
and I
point.
remember
Beautiful point.
because they, they had heavy in the idols and shit.
That's
They
it.
had elephants in
That's
there.
it.
Every room I went into had different music playing.
They high
Like,
tech.
different music playing. Every
Yeah.
room. Imagine going
Yes,
in
sir.
a different room
Yeah.
and it's
Yeah,
different
bro.
music
There you
playing.
go.
They into that. They into high tech technology.
Idol worship.
Yeah, idol worship.
Idol, and they even showed you in that fucking movie that I told y'all to watch.
That's why they
man,
when
a
they
series.
got all them different creatures in the
What,
rooms,
evil?
the statues and stuff.
It's like an anime. Damn, bro. It's a lot, bro.
Nah, the statues the brother was talking
Yeah,
about.
the elephants
Those are the
and shit.
things they
Yeah.
pray to.
Oh yeah, them false
Those are
gods.
demons
Them,
that they
them
pray-
Elamite gods and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of them. Oh yeah, a lot of them. When I travel and shit, when I go do what I need to do for business, them motherfuckers is heavy in the hotels. They own all
Yeah,
them
they own
hotels,
all
bro.
of 'em, all
You
of 'em.
think them shits is owned by Esau?
Nah.
You are sadly mistaken.
Yeah.
Before they were,
Yeah.
Esau sold cause Esau getting out of them shits.
Yeah.
Esau's getting out of these businesses
And
and,
they
enjoying
buying them
their
up.
wealth now. Because they know this is it. So Elam got control over mostly everything that you see now, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, God, and that's the spirit, because
And them Armenian, them
Yeah,
Iranian.
I believe the Iranians are Elamites, though, if I'm not
The
mistaken.
Armenians?
The Persians.
They Persians. They
Yeah,
Persians.
are.
Yeah,
It's
they
like-
Persians.
Yeah, because when I was in the joint, I was working on something, and then the son was like, yeah, what he's doing here, and then the wife was like, yeah, the dad is doing such and such, he trying, I guess, refinance, get some more money.
Right.
So the son was like, teenage son, he's like, here it is, he's living in a palace. He's like, he's so
Teenage son, bro?
Yeah, the teenage son. No, yeah, with his dad though. His dad, the parents are there. But the
Jeez.
teenage son was home. He's like, man, the dad, he's so stupid. I heard him say that shit. He's so stupid. What is he thinking? Like he's scoffing at his own
Own
pops,
father, yeah.
and he's living in a palace.
Exactly. That's owned by his
They
father.
not even grateful.
But he's not
That's
even
why.
grateful,
Yeah.
man.
See, that's
You know what
why,
I'm saying?
man, bro. Our kids gonna be grateful when we have them in the kingdom, bro.
That's it. That's it.
But you know, it's gonna be children that are grateful that made it in
Yeah.
the ships.
Absolutely.
It ain't just gonna be grown men and women,
But
bro.
that's,
It's
that's a
children.
heathen for you though.
It's a heathen for
That's
you.
a heathen. Heathen, they don't appreciate nothing.
Yeah.
As far as they're concerned, they deserve more.
They deserve it.
Generation Z.
That's
Yeah,
it.
yeah. He like, why I'm not in a 20-bedroom house? Why I'm
Exactly.
in a 10-bedroom.
Thank
Even
you,
Generation
brother.
Z
Thank
niggas, they think everything should be handed
Yeah,
to them.
That's right.
that's who the teenager was.
Yeah,
Gen
man.
Z.
Well,
Gen Z.
technically it is, but nigga, you in hell, man.
Yeah.
You gotta work, nigga.
That's right.
And it says,
Cause we royalty, man. But hey, man, them curses being lifted, bro.
Oh yeah.
As Esau go, like bro say all the time, as Esau go down,
Somebody
we go
gotta
up.
come up.
The Lord ain't gonna keep. How you gonna? How the correct way is the righteous, and then the low, the left hand is like. How you gonna? But so how is the Lord gonna for so long let the evil keep ruling? It's not a balance. Cause respectfully, correctly, the righteous is supposed to be on top. That's why the Lord said in the book of Ecclesiastes, that I seen an error upon the earth, man.
Mhm.
The error is us being on the bottom. That's an error, bro.
I get it.
Right.
I get it.
That's not. It's
And
not.
how we looking on that
It's
time?
like a glitch.
Time.
This last year.
When the Lord said that really elaborate. That's like a glitch in the Matrix, bro. Yeah, I seen the Matrix. It's a glitch.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That's a glitch. That ain't supposed to happen. What
Right.
the fuck is this
Right.
shit, yo?
Right.
It's Ecclesiastes 10:7. I've seen servants upon horses.
Come on, man. The servants is Esau and these Elamites, like Akun was
These
speaking about.
heathens.
These are
The Armenian
yeah, them
mafia.
niggas.
Hey, look up the Armenian mafia.
I gotta look them up, bro.
Them motherfuckers like really over the fucking Italian mob now. Them motherfuckers done took over, bro.
Especially like in California. And
Thank
shit,
you, brother.
man. You know what I mean?
Thank you.
They high
Jake.
up. I believe the Kardashians, they're Armenians, right?
I
Oh,
think their
I-
father
the
was
father was Armenian
I
or
thought he
something.
was a Jake though.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, but you know they so-called.
Yeah,
Armenians.
They
Yeah,
think
yeah.
they white though.
Yeah,
They think they white,
yeah,
but they
yeah.
that's why they able to get along with niggas, bro.
Yeah, yeah,
Cause they all
Yeah,
niggas.
yeah, they
I
always
seen her.
acting
I
like
seen her dad. Her dad is a fucking nigga.
Yeah, yeah.
He looked like a cracker, man.
Yeah.
Like Armenian cracker.
But I believe
I know through this just by seeing his daughters. I'm like, oh, this a nigga,
He
man. I'm
represented
looking at his.
OJ. He represented OJ. OJ
He got
is the
OJ
worst.
he got
He's
OJ
one of the
off.
worst niggas of all time, according to Esau.
Yeah, he got 'em all.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
He
a
got
nigga
him-
for
he
you,
got 'em
bro.
all. But
He's-
you look at his daughters though. Look at the Kardashians. That's the nigga woman,
Yeah.
man. Look at the shit they be doing.
Now the actual father that adopted the now those are Edomites.
Oh, yeah,
His-
yeah,
the
yeah,
other
yeah,
the
yeah.
one that turned into
Bruce
a woman.
Jenner. Bruce Jenner.
Yeah,
Bruce
Jenner, them
yeah.
Jenner daughters,
Yeah, yeah.
those are heathens, bro.
Yeah.
They never got along.
Right.
They never got along.
That's true.
And they had to force lips,
Yeah. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
make their lips full just to look like
Yeah.
the Kardashians, the
Right.
Kardashians.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Good point. Good point.
Yeah, those are Edomites, bro.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
never got along. They
Con.
had to pretend on camera like they were getting along. They
Con.
wasn't getting along, man.
Good point.
And how you know Kanye West's daughter is a Jake? Look at his daughter. She got the features of the mom. She looked like the moms.
Yeah.
She looked like a heathen,
But,
but
the
she's
spirit
not a
of her
heathen.
father. She got the spirit of her
It's
father.
a Jake, bro.
Yeah.
If I ain't know Kanye, if you didn't know took Kanye West away
Yeah.
from being
Yeah.
the father, I would have thought she was a fucking heathen, bro.
Bro, his daughter is very intelligent, bro. Very smart. Very intelligent. You know what I'm saying? Showing you, man, that our people, we very intelligent people, but society, man, you become a product of your
Man,
environment.
look at her. She grew up
It-
too fast,
and
bro.
it corrupts you.
She grew up. God forbid, man.
Yeah.
And how I know Akim ain't lying, how I know that her dad is a Jake.
Yeah.
Man, back in the day when I was doing my thing, whatever, it was this chick that used to come to my spot.
Yeah.
And man, I thought this bitch, I ain't gonna call her bitch. I thought this young woman was I thought she was an Egyptian, Iranian or some shit, bro. She wore the hair wrap and everything. One day I started rapping to her. I was like, yeah, you so beautiful. I see you all the time, blah, 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 blah. And then I found out the dad, her dad was a nigga. She was like, yeah, he came over here and met my mom in Egypt and had a family in Egypt. He moved this to America. But the dad, everybody in that whole family Muslim. That's why she covered her head like that.
There you go.
Cause she was a Muslim,
Yeah.
but whole time I thought it was a heathen.
Yeah.
But when she showed me the picture, I was like, oh shit,
There you go.
you a nigga!
See, she's showing you the picture, so that means she got a life of having to show people proof, because nobody believes.
Yeah. Just like when I used to do security, one of the bottle girls in there, like she looked like a regular Judite woman, but she got long ass hair and shit, right? So I think we were talking one day. I was like, where all that hair come from? She's like, yeah, my dad's Chinese and shit.
See that?
So she started showing me, she's going through her phone, showing me pictures. I was like, oh shit. I was like, your dad look like Bruce Lee.
Oh shit.
And she's like, everybody say that
There
shit.
you
You
go.
know what I'm saying?
So she
But-
could be a
Bruce Lee was a
Israelite.
nigga.
Yeah. She, oh hell no, not could be.
See that?
Yeah. She a straight up nigga woman.
Yeah.
She went to Howard.
That's a nigga
You know what I'm
woman.
saying?
Very prestigious. Yeah. Cause ain't no crackers going to Howard.
Yeah.
That's a all black college, man.
Yeah. Prestigious.
Prestigious
Yeah,
college,
oh, yeah,
man.
one of
It's
the
hard.
most, yeah.
It's hard to get in Howard, bro.
Yeah. I got denied.
Good,
for
good,
that.
'cause
But
all
you
them
gotta
women-
know somebody that knows somebody
yeah.
that'll give you the referral.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
how it works.
That's how it work.
And them women, they only fuck dudes that go to that school, bro.
That's it.
I've tried it.
That's it.
That's a fact.
Unless you a superstar
Yeah,
or you
right.
got money.
Yeah.
That's a
They
fact.
fucking with dudes that got money though.
Yeah.
A lot of them, I got along with a lot of them because I used to go over there a lot
Yeah.
and hustle a lot over there, man.
Con.
And a lot of the females I was rapping to over there, they was real cool with me, bro. I could have popped. So a lot of times some jakes can slip through the cracks, man.
Hey, to back you up, one of my mans, he went to Howard, right?
Mhm.
And he said at the orientation,
House parties too.
Yeah.
bro.
he said at the orientation,
I went to one of them.
They told the woman there that's like, look, don't fuck with the guys that ain't on campus. Don't be fucking with these hood.
They
DC
tell him.
niggas.
They tell
them at
they
the
tell him that.
orientation.
Or don't fuck with anybody
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
not
yeah.
from there.
From there.
Yeah. But rightly so though. 'Cause you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, them DC niggas ain't right.
Yeah, they ain't
They
right
can
no
keep him. They
goddamn
can
way.
keep him. And then right by the hospital, I dated one of my ex demons. She actually worked at the hospital and right next to Howard, bro. I used to drop her off every fucking morning over there. She like, boo, if you was damn near every girl on this campus got a disease,
Yeah,
yo.
yeah,
She
yeah.
told me that shit.
Dirty
She's
ass
like, yo,
DC niggas.
they fucking spreading shit. Every last joint,
But
they
that-
spreading diseases,
but
bro.
that's why-
I was like, thank you, Lord.
But that's why they tell them not to fuck with niggas in DC.
Yeah.
See, that only happened because them bitches started
They
messing
fucking with
them-
niggas in
them
DC,
local
bro.
niggas.
Yeah,
And them niggas are dirty,
Yeah,
son.
them DC niggas are DL
No disrespect
niggas.
to the
DL, like DL.
Cause I used to live in DC, bro. So I know
no respect to the real brother.
Yeah,
Yeah, the
man.
real. But
Yeah.
we talking about these niggas,
We ain't
man.
talking about these
The
niggas.
niggas that are DL, then they get
Yeah.
with them women,
Yeah,
and then they
Pass
still,
that
you
shit.
know.
Right.
Yeah, cause I know some thoroughbred. We grew up with a lot of DC.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? We
thoroughbred
grew up
brothers,
in,
thoroughbred.
Yeah, thoroughbred.
Bro, some of the
Real
realest,
DC, bro.
some of
like,
the realest niggas I know.
killers, bro. Like actual like people that like you want me to do this job for you? We ain't even gotta say nothing, man. Like you say the word, I'm just done.
We talking about them shy glizzy.
Yeah, them Shy Glizzy, the
Yeah,
thoroughbreds.
No, them shy glizzy. He
No,
ain't
we saying stay away from the Shy
yeah,
Glizzy.
yeah, stay away from the shy.
But y'all Shamal talking about we
Thoroughbred,
know the
like-
we know some real niggas.
we grew
man.
up a lot of them. Like when we was in DC,
Yeah,
bro. We
yeah.
had our family had an actual business there, man.
The whole community
You see what I'm
loved
saying?
us. We was a fucking landmark there, bro.
Come on, man. Everybody know about us, man.
Shy glizzy laid on the casting couch. He went to them Diddy parties.
Yeah, fuck Shy
Yeah,
Glizzy.
you know what I'm saying?
Hey,
That
we
nigga-
talking
think you
about
said you,
like
I used
to see him all
we
the
talking
time,
about real
yeah.
niggas like
nigga.
Fat Trail.
Yeah,
Fat Trail,
yeah,
that's a
yeah,
real nigga.
yeah,
I know
yeah,
I know
yeah.
his family, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
I know people in his family.
Yeah.
Fat Trail a real nigga. That's why he can't make it in the industry.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm
He
saying?
know,
he a
Yeah.
real dude.
I know I got an actual sibling that went to school with the nigga.
Yeah.
He
Fat
went to
Trail.
school with him.
Yeah, Fat Trail.
Like,
that-
yeah, I know him.
That's why Esau stay putting charges on
There
him,
you
throwing
go.
him in jail. and
There you
shit.
go.
Yeah.
There you go, cause he's a real nigga.
He ain't willing to follow protocol, bro.
Yeah.
He a rebel.
He really
he a
he ain't
fucking
willing to
rebel,
follow.
man.
Yeah, he is his own boss.
He ain't going to them parties.
He ain't
man.
going
When
to
he-
them-
when
going to
he-
the
he
Diddy.
skip them parties,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, you don't
And
come up.
remember, he signed up under Rick
Yeah.
Ross
Ross,
yeah.
until he started seeing. He was like,
Yeah.
"Oh, fuck.
I ain't with this
He
shit.
like, I ain't signed up for this shit."
Yeah, I signed up to do some gangster shit, rap about gangster
He
shit.
didn't know
bro.
that them niggas was like fake. He didn't know you gotta do this fake shit.
Bend it over
When
and
he
shit.
found out, he was like, "Bro, I
Fuck
ain't."
y'all niggas. Fuck
You know
this
what I'm
shit.
saying?
He
couldn't
wasn't trying to do that Meek Mill
He
shit.
wasn't trying to do
bro.
that Meek Mill
Mickey,
shit.
Mickey, he went. Yeah, Mick. Damn, he really did that shit
Yeah.
too, bro.
God,
God
I got
damn.
it right here. It's Ecclesiastes 10 and 7. I've seen servants upon horses and
Oh, yeah,
princes walking as servants upon the
And,
earth.
and princes walking as servants upon the earth. That's an error, man. The reason why the Lord created that glitch in the matrix in the world is because we fucked up.
Our disobedience.
Technically, we would have been out of here
Yeah.
if we had a, because the Lord already ordained us to go off. Because the Lord already ordained us to go off. But Israel hard-headed as fuck, man. We
Yeah.
would have been out of here.
So
The Lord wanted to see what we was gonna do. Like, let's see how, because the Lord caused us to go off anyway. But not for this long though. Not for this long though.
because we kept fucking up, so the Lord allowed Esau to further our
Affliction.
affliction. But it wasn't originally like
Supposed to be like
to
that.
be so.
That's right, man. That's why we say, man, look, man. Ultimately, we all gonna put the blame on Esau, man. In the kingdom,
Yeah.
because really he's the instigator, bro. He's the
Yeah.
instigator of us even still being this long, man.
Con.
Nigga using weapons to warp time, bro.
Yeah.
This motherfucker using weapons to warp time, bro. Come on, man. You can't. We ain't got no control over that.
Esau can control what you see and what you don't see. Like he can have all this stuff on the internet.
Can you get
talking
that
about
last
a
scripture,
movie,
think to change time.
Talking about a movie, right? We seen it. It was
That'd
one
probably be
movie.
the
It was
last
called
one.
Jupiter's Rising. It was called Jupiter's Rising.
Yeah, I remember that.
Next time we look back on the
Butterfly
internet,
effect, bro. Yep.
they changed every
Butterfly
fucking
effect,
thing and
yep.
turned it into Jupiter's what? Awakening or something? It was a
Man,
totally
they
different.
changed it, bro.
But that goes into the AI technology.
Hey, to back you up. Google got what they call that shit. Like it's like a GPT now and shit on
Yeah.
Google. You do a Google search,
God,
and then they'll have a paragraph.
thank you.
You know, basically what they call that shit, man.
AI generated.
AI generated, man.
Yeah.
You know, it's on Google. That shit
Yeah.
came out of nowhere.
Nowhere.
Yeah, that happened like recently, within the past 5 months.
Beautiful point,
Yeah.
huh? And
Man,
now
bro.
everybody use it,
Yeah.
but you ask them, do you remember when it came about?
Right.
Nobody really- Nobody remember.
Yeah, nobody remember.
I'm trying to figure out when did this shit become a thing.
Right.
Shit, man. You got artists becoming artists and with no skills.
Yeah.
I'm looking at, so people been using this technology for a very long, fronting like they actually painted this shit,
Yeah,
man.
you had a Hollywood writers strike.
Yeah.
Because of all the movies and shit
Yeah.
and the animations, they using
No
GPT.
jobs no more.
Yeah, they using GPT to write up these different movie scripts.
That's right, bro.
So the writers been striking and shit
That's
in
it.
Hollywood.
That's
God.
right. And some of those things are better than an actual human producing it.
Sadly,
You
sadly,
can't
though.
compete with AI.
Yeah, sadly.
That demon Bill Gates, he said AI about to take everybody's jobs.
That's it.
And they
what he
do
said.
it far more faster too, bro.
Yeah, it's faster.
Like, bro,
Yeah.
I'm looking at different Akim,
Yeah.
even dudes that ain't even in the truth, but they do like pictures about like
Yeah.
the truth.
Yeah.
I see it all the time on Instagram. I've never seen them go out teach the word,
Yeah.
nothing.
Yeah.
But they creating
Yeah.
pictures of the truth, the
Yeah.
angels and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like I never seen this guy. Well, he ain't no real artist, man. Like, yo,
AI.
I'm a real artist, bro. Like, I do this shit from scratch.
You got it.
They talking about nurses, AI replacing nurses. You know
That's
how people go to see the nurse. It's like,
Yeah, bro.
before they see the doctor, they see the nurse.
Mhm.
They talking about eliminating that
You
shit.
good, you good.
That's right. Beautiful point. And to prove these brothers' point, go to Chat GPT right now. I don't care what question you got, type it in there. You can have Chat GPT to write your whole resume up. All right, in less than a minute. You just type in a resume. Just type in, create me a real estate resume. Man, this thing will make you a whole resume in less than 1 minute. The words will just start. Boom, 1 minute is done.
Yeah, that's how you know these heathen countries, like Pakistan and shit.
Yeah.
India, they was making a lot of money on Fiverr.
Thank you.
You know, and people they will have people that'll do that shit.
Thank you,
They'll
bro.
write the resumes, but now they're not even needed.
They out of a
Put out of
job.
business.
They out
Yeah,
of a
they
job.
out of a job, man.
But the original AI is Google though, because remember, you put anything in
Oh, yeah,
Google
it'll
pop
search
right
bar,
up, bro.
that thing will pop up instantly in 1 second.
Yeah. Now they just more detailed.
Thank
with
you,
it, with
brother.
the
Now
answers,
it's
responses.
detailed.
Yeah,
Basically,
Now
AI.
the answer is more explanatory.
yeah.
You know why? Because the government been studying and tracking people. Basically, everybody collectively is AI, bro.
Yeah.
Everybody that type anything on a computer or put any information on the web,
It stores
whether
it.
it be the dark or
It
the
stores-
regular
it
web,
stores it.
AI is collectively everybody,
It
bro.
stores it.
Everybody's consciousness,
There
man.
you
What
go.
they're thinking, everything.
Absolutely.
That's why it comes up with it so fast, man.
And then that's what demons do too. They study humanity.
Shit,
That's what
bro.
demons do, right? That's why people think they talking to one of their loved ones when they
It's not,
use like a Ouija board and shit. The reason why that you think you talking to one of your loved ones is because the demons study your loved ones. They know everything and all the thoughts and everything. That's why they can tell you answers that only your loved one would say. But you really talking to an evil
Damn
spirit.
Spirit, man.
You see what I'm saying? Because that's what the demons do. All right. The word demon itself means intelligence. All right.
Hey,
Yeah,
precept before Kakum get that, bro. Hold on, Kakum. Let me get this real quick, bro. This is Matthews, bro. All right.
Why,
It said,
why? Oh, you got it.
no, you got it, bro. Say
No,
it.
you got it.
Say it, bro.
No, why you think the demon said, Paul I know.
Oh shit.
You see what I'm saying? How do we know? You know what I'm saying? Such and such I know. Such and such I know. But who the fuck are you? How the demon know? All right? You see what I'm saying? You got it, bro.
Damn, bro. Listen, bro.
The word demon itself means intelligence.
Read through this fast, bro. Matthews 4 and Matthews 4, 1. I'm gonna just read through it fast. When Yahushua led up the spirit of the wilderness to be tempted of the devil, and when he had fasted 40 days, 40 nights, he was afterward hungry. And the tempter came to him, and he said, "If thou be the Son of God, command that these stones be made bread." Like, he was scoffed because he knew that was the Son of God, right? He knew he had the power, right?
Yeah.
These demon studiers, they know, right?
They know.
But he answered and said, the Yahushua answered and said, "It is written,
Yeah.
Man shall not live by bread alone,
That's right.
but by every word that proceeded out of the mouth of God.
Right.
Then the devil taking him up into the holy city and setteth him up on the pinnacle of the temple, and saith unto him, If thou be the Son of God,
Right.
cast thyself down, for it is written. They know the scriptures,
They
man,
know, they
word
know.
for word.
Because they intelligence.
For it is, so that go what bro saying.
Yeah.
For it is written, he shall give his angels charge concerning thee,
That's right.
and in their hands they shall bear thee up.
Yeah.
This ain't talking
Yeah.
about, this
Yeah.
ain't talk, this was talking, see, Satan's so twisted, man.
Yeah.
That scripture that Satan was referring to is actually talking about the deliverance, man.
What you mean?
Listen,
You
bro,
say it's talking
listen,
about the
listen. When he shall give his, it says, if thou be the Son of Man, he was referring to the book of Psalms.
Okay.
Cast thyself down, for it is written,
Yeah.
he shall give his charge, angels charge
over-
concerning
yeah,
thee,
yeah,
and in their hands
yeah.
they shall bear thee up.
So-
That's what the angels gonna do when we
Yeah.
go into the before we go to the fathership.
Yeah.
There's gonna be shuttle ships.
Yeah.
That the angels actually gonna come out the ships and
Yeah.
bear us up in their hands, man.
So that means that the demons.
Satan was referring to something that's gonna happen in the future, bro.
So that means the demons know the Old Testament and the New Testament, and they know the Apocrypha. All right, they know the scriptures.
Yeah, Satan was going off.
Because how else can the demons trap you up?
He was trying to twist the scriptures though.
Because they was trying.
He
to
knew
trap,
the scriptures, but he was trying to trip the Lord
he
up,
was
bro.
trying to trap the Lord up.
Yeah, bro.
And that's how. That's why.
That was a future the scripture that Satan was talking about, bro.
That's why it's important. And like I told Yashamal years ago, I said, bro, we just gotta read the scriptures. You know what I'm saying? You gotta read the scriptures.
To commit it to memory.
So,
Yep.
so you commit them to memory. Because that's what demons are dealing with. Demons know the scriptures, all right? They have a proper understanding of it. That's why they able to try to track and trip your ass
Just
up.
like Esau, in
'Cause
order
they-
to tell
the
a
demons-
lie, you gotta know the truth.
God, just like brothers
Water,
a few
bro.
months ago was doing videos about, let's say like GMS such and such state.
yeah.
And then the whole AI was putting, can't
Thank
believe
you.
the name is this
Thank
brother.
you.
Shit.
Thank
This
you.
brother's second in command.
On the comment board.
Yeah. You saw that.
On the
Okay,
comment board.
Holy
God.
shit, man.
Because all they do is study you. See, that's what a demon do.
That's
They
right,
study
man.
you in order to trap you up.
You right, bro.
But they using your own information against you.
thinking it's a
He
actual
tried to
person,
use the
but it's
Lord's
a-
scriptures against them. Because the Lord is not the author of confusion. But he tried to use the Lord's scriptures against them. And that's what demons do. They try to make you kill yourself. They try to make you go against yourself and doubt the Most High. All right, but it's our job to remain steadfast and to know and trust and know what we read. You got to know about that, man. All right, it's important that you read the scriptures, brothers. All right, and commit these scriptures to memory, man. All right. You got it, bro.
You already put it away?
I got to get it real quick.
Nah, we good, bro. If it's that time, man, brothers gotta do what they gotta do.
Okay.
Yeah, come.
All right, so with that, Lord willing, you brothers were edified, giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone. Shalom to all the brothers doing the work. Blessings and mercy to the elect of Yahshua.
Shalom, circling something.
Yeah, it's like a trade. Now, we saw some right before you got here. It was like a whole fleet of them.